Let's bet Lakers Warriors game 5. The Lakers took a 3-1 series lead last night after winning in Los Angeles, beating the Warriors in game 4. 3-point victory. The Lakers have now won games 1, 3, and 4. So they did what they needed to do at home. Now they have a commanding 3-1 series lead. In this video, what we're going to be doing, finding the best bets, giving a betting preview for this game. Warriors have to be disappointed, obviously being down 3-1. Jordan Poole looks like a shell of himself. Klay Thompson looks like a shell of himself. Steph Curry showed up in game 4 with over 30 points. Clearly, it wasn't enough. And for the Lakers side, fourth quarter hero Lonnie Walker, Philadelphia native, went off for 15 points in the fourth quarter, bringing the Lakers home. Again, with a 3-1 series lead. Now, there have been some blown 3-1 leads between LeBron and the Warriors, so nobody is counting the series over yet. But clearly, the Lakers are in the driver's seat here. Just need to win one of the last 3 games. For Game 5 specifically, the Warriors going back home are the pretty heavy favorites here, which I thought was interesting. Despite losing 2 straight and losing 3 of 4, they're pretty decently favored, right? I mean, on the money line, if you look at the odds, minus 264 best offered. Granted, these odds we see are from Circa Sportsbook, which is a sharp sportsbook. So I don't necessarily love that the best odds are on a sharp book that we use to almost as a book to set lines, right? So if you wanted to lock them in on a regular sportsbook that you could actually use, looking like the best odds would be minus 275 at DraftKings, right? Now, I wouldn't recommend touching that. To be honest, I also wouldn't recommend touching the Lakers money line either. It's plus 262 at Pinnacle. Pinnacle is viewed as the sharpest sportsbook in the world. So if it's best offered on Pinnacle, you're not going to find a sharp play on that specific line. What's interesting to me is the spread between 6.5 and 7.5, right? We see Lakers up to plus 7.5. We see Warriors down to minus 6.5. This was a similar situation in a previous game where you're wondering, what do we do in a situation such as this? And long story short, I ended up settling on the Warriors minus 6.5. Now, I did need to do a little bit more digging than I normally do to settle on the Warriors minus 6.5, because from this view alone, I couldn't necessarily tell what was better, Warriors minus 6.5 or Lakers plus 7.5. The reason why I settled on the Warriors is exactly this. So what I did, you click View Alternate Lines, you open that in a new tab, right? Because the view we are currently looking at is just showing the main lines for all 3 of these markets, money line, point spread, and total. But I want to know, where does Pinnacle price Warriors minus 7.5, Lakers plus 7.5? Where does Pinnacle price Warriors minus 6.5? Well, you open this up in a new tab, pulls up the screen that you see right here. It's really the same exact thing, but instead of only showing the main lines, it's showing Sportsbook's alternate lines at these numbers as well. So then what you want to do once you get to this screen is you see this button here, show no vig odds. What it does is exactly what it sounds like. It removes the vig. It removes the juice that Sportsbook's price odds. So I want to see, okay, where does the no vig line from Pinnacle, where is it priced at for both of these numbers? Right off the bat, I can already tell Lakers plus 7.5 is not going to be a play. Pinnacle has it at minus 107. They're giving you the best odds. Warriors minus 6.5. Now that looks good. Pinnacle has it at minus 126. If we remove the VIG, we see that they have their no VIG line at minus 119. And if I unselect this button, you see that we could get the Warriors at minus 6.5 at minus 114. Better odds than the minus 119 at Pinnacle, showing us that we got a positive expected value bet. So the official play that we're going to go ahead and go with is Warriors minus 6.5, minus 114 odds at Bet Rivers. Can also get that at minus 115 at Bet MGM if you don't use Bet Rivers. And those are going to be your 2 best options there. So we are officially riding with the Warriors. In this one, it's a little bit scary, understandably, because they have lost 3 of 4. Like I said, lost the 2 straight, like I said. And normally you think the Warriors can't win on the road, but at least they can win at home. Well, they lost game 6 at home against the Kings. They lost game 1 at home against the Lakers, obviously. So they lost 2 straight home games. But at the end of the day, we're just going to bet on the value here. We're betting on the Warriors minus 6.5 because that's what value dictates, and that's the most important thing. So official play on the Warriors. Not going to have anything on the total because we see it's between 225.5, 226.5, but there's no real consistency between the sharp sports books. so no play on the total. Just going to go with the Warriors. And that's it. So if you're tailing, comment, let me know. Other than that, remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Below are all of my different social medias where I post picks and plays daily. Make sure to hit me up there. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as I'm constantly putting out new videos to learn how to make money sports betting. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.